Hey, my name is Eric Baskett, and I want to talk to you really quickly about my short sale listing process. And it's a little bit different from a lot of others. So, after we meet and you hire me to help you avoid foreclosure and sell your property through a short sale, what's going to happen is me or somebody on my team is going to come to your house and take photos. Not only are we going to photograph all the rooms, but we're going to photograph any damage that might be pre-existing already to the house. And I'd like for you to tell us everything that you know about the house, what's working, what's not working, so that way we're able to note everything. So after we take photographs and we inventory all of the damage and other things that are wrong with the house, we'll do a description, we'll put it up on the multiple listing service. Okay, that's where all of the agents and all the buyers that are looking in your area are searching to find properties like yours that are for sale. I don't normally put up a for sale sign, and we don't normally do open house, and let me just tell you why. Most of the sellers that I work with are not really comfortable with showing the house or having a sign up in front, let me say. A lot of times they don't want their neighbors or their friends to know that the house is for sale. I totally understand that and I respect that. I don't need to put up a for sale sign. Your neighbors that are around your house don't even need to know that the house is for sale. So why do I not do open house? Well, chances are your neighbors are all going to want to come through your house. Well, they're really not the ones that are going to usually buy the house. It's usually going to be somebody else from the outside. So after we have the house up for sale, the photos and all that stuff, usually it takes between 1 and 3 weeks of trying to find a buyer. We're not going to be the highest price. We're not going to be the lowest price. Whenever you're doing a short sale, for most on non-recourse loans, it doesn't matter really what you're selling the house for. Okay, recourse loan, different situation. But my job really is to help you avoid foreclosure. So after we obtain an offer, usually several offers, in the first 1 to 3 weeks, if we don't have offers right away, we'll keep reducing the price. We'll sit down and go over those offers and figure out which one's going to be the best one that's going to be there maybe 2 or 3 months down the road, because there's nothing short about a short sale, let me just tell you that. After we figure out which offer we're sending in, we'll collect the rest of the paperwork, so bank statements, hardship letter, all of that stuff. I'll stick the property on hold, meaning that you don't need to show it anymore. No more people are going to be walking through the house. You're kind of free to go back to living life and let me do what I have to do, which is going to be negotiate with your banks. After I have an approval letter, so this could be 3 months down the road, I'm going to come back to you with those approval letters and basically we'll go over them. If you're okay with the approval letters, then we start the finishing process, basically the closing, where the buyer is then going to, if they're still there, they're going to do their inspections, order their appraisal, start the loan going, and that process is usually about 30 to 45 days. Within that time period, I would say about a week and a half prior to us closing, that's at that point I would expect you to be moved out of the property and already have a place to live. That's pretty much my listing process. You may have some questions. I'd love to talk to you about it. I try to keep things on the down low as much as I possibly can. And you can reach me at info@shortsale in Los Angeles.